Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1 the count.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Ramon Padilla.
Stepping in now, Ramon Padilla. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Damian Rose. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Charlie Culberson.
Too low, 1-0. In there, 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Lamont Finley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Dominic Copley. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Now at the plate, Denny Kirecki comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, Terrell Jarvis. To the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in once again, Ken Milano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sliders in for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Sean Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sean Bell.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Sean Bell goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, He could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in, Ramon Padilla comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Damian Rose. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. That's 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rough Riders lead it 1-0. Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Lamont Finley. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting.
In now, Dominic Copley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rough Riders are out in front, 1-0. So striding in, Denny Kirecki will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ready now, Terrell Jarvis.
Now batting, catcher, Terrell Jarvis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken Milano.
Standing in now, Ken Milano. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Rough Riders lead it 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Sean Bell. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ramon Padilla. Let's still watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Pop high in the air. Kang is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Damian Rose.
Designated hitter, Damian Rose.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rough Riders are out in front, 1-0. Settling in now, Charlie Culberson. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Stepping in now, Lamont Finley. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. No hits to this point. behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Dominic Copley.
Dominic.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And there's another one, strike 3, as he just continues to mow guys down. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rough Riders lead it 2-0. Now in the box, Denny Kirecki. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Terrell Jarvis. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Breaking ball in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Milano. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll step off. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Frisco Rough Riders led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Richard Sanderson takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Dante Tipton pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't...
A player is encouraged to get all he can out of his given talents.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dante Tipton, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is at the knees and called strike 3. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, Just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
It's 1-2. Sanderson has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that can.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Damian Rose. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Charlie Culberson becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Andy Hale. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andy Hale.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-0. Now batting, Lamont Finley. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that misses 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right, Bruno. And there's 1 down now. So stepping in, Dominic Copley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Up now. Bonner is under it. 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Terrell Jarvis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Santiago has it in his sights, and that's the 3rd out. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Rough Riders lead it. Coming to the plate now, Sean Bell. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Sean Bell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The next 0-2. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Ramon Padilla, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Rough Riders are out in front, 4-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Damian Rose. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.